Hey y'all, I am out of breath because I just came from outside from planting. I think that was the last thing I was going to plant. I'm going to update my garden planner here. And then I did film it because I did not write down or stake each one of the spots where I planted stuff in. And I planted on the 22nd as well. So I went on ahead, which was last Monday, I went on ahead and filmed a video so I can remember what was in each bed. And I'll know when stuff start coming up what's what. I think I pretty much remembered everything. But that was on the 6th, and then I planted again here on the 22nd. And then I planted again here on the 28th. Which is today. Today is the 28th. So there they go. Here go the little stickers. I need to put them down because I want to put down the dates that I planted in my main planner, so that I don't have to come back up and look at this if I need to know when I planted something. So let's go to my list. My hands are dirty. I feel the sand up under them, or dirt up under them. And it's irritating my hands. But I'm getting ready to go take a shower right after I finish this. I wanted to mark everything down while it was fresh on my mind. My son is actually watering everything in right now. So I planted in his pumpkins. I don't think they're going to make it, but we are still going to try. They still trying to hold on, so as long as they trying to hold on, we're going to try and hold on. Okay, where's my little... I thought it was in here, but maybe I'm just not flipping far back enough. I don't know. Let's see. Yep, that's what it was. Okay. So now I have done... I did not do parsnips. I was going to do them, but then I didn't put enough bags out, grow bags. So I just said, forget it. I'm not going back to the store to get more dirt and stuff. I had a choice between these two. And since I had plenty of carrots out, I planted carrots too, I went on ahead and chose these. Last year, some pea came up really good, and then it just died out all of a sudden. So I'm hoping that this one does okay. But that was a Oregon Sugar Pot 2. I don't have that one on my, well, these are the plant dates here, so I'll put it here. And I did take a video of all of the things that I planted because I needed to remember where. I think I just told y'all this, but I'm gonna try and combine this video and that video together so that y'all can see the little bit of progress that has been made on the ones that was planted this past Monday. So today is a week that they've been planted. Oregon Sugar Pot 2. always remember peas and beans. Well, peas. We didn't really have beans too much growing up. But peas, I remember doing them in the summer. But they do apparently have some summer and fall varieties. So anyway, that was planted on 9/28. Okay. And then I only did, no I didn't. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I only did one type of carrot. I was going to do several other kinds, but I had so many of these seeds left. So I went on ahead and just done one kind. Maybe next year I'll have enough, well I do have enough grow bags, but I ain't have any more dirt. And then I'll plant more carrots. These done really good last year. I planted these last year. And they done really good. So, yeah. But I still have a lot in here. This one was full, and I still have some more in here. And I did 2 grow bags full of them. So, it says heirloom variety, but I don't have the actual name. So, I'm just going to put carrots. 9/28. They come out fast, but they take a long time to grow to me. And it was one variety that I had that I was going to plant that was supposed to be a quick growing one, but since I didn't have enough room, I was going to mix that one with the parsnips. I just said forget it. And then I planted beets, which was a Detroit dark beet. Now last year, my beets were planted on the 22nd with my greens. So this year I didn't do that. So hopefully they still come out fine. But they did come up quick because I remember those were some of the first things that I pulled out the garden. That and then the radishes, I think, last year. And last year was my first year doing a fall garden, y'all. So this is my second year doing one now. And then we're going to say rainbow blend. Because I planted these in one thing too. And that was 9/28. Okay, so those are the only things that I planted today. I did 2 grow bags of carrots, 2 of beets, 1 of the sugar pod peas, Oregon sugar pod peas, and then last week I already went over that with you all, what I done. Yeah. And I marked it on my calendar already. So that is it. Now I'm going to just do some regular planting and put like I said, some of those in my regular planner. What I got planted out. Put those up. And I think I am now done with planting. I did not plant any herbs, and I'm not going to plant any. I'm just going to leave that alone right now. I'll leave the dirt that's over where the herbs were. I'll leave that in there and dump it out into the regular beds. And this coming spring, when I get ready to do the spring garden and start herbs from that point. But that is it, y'all. I don't have anything else. I wanted to give y'all an update on my garden, and going to try and merge this video and the 2 garden videos that I've done, because I ended up doing another short one because I forgot to mention the corn and I forgot to mention the pineapple that we're trying to grow also. So I'm going to try and merge all 3 of them together and give y'all one video. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye. Okay, this is the bed closest to the pear tree, and it has cabbage, broccoli rabe, kohlrabi, bok choy, cauliflower, and broccoli in it. They were planted September the 22nd, 2025. In this bed right next to it, there is turnips, kale, and collards, also planted September the 22nd, 2025. This is carrots planted September the 28th, 2025. Carrots, which is today, September 28th, 2025. Beets, September 28th, 2025. And more beets, September 28th, 2025. If I remember correctly, this is Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts, planted September the 22nd, 2025. These are peas, September the 8th, which is today, 2025. These are bell peppers that are actually still producing. They need watering right now, but it is still producing, and it was planted in March of 2025. That back there is cabbage, planted September the 6th, 2025, and radishes planted September 26th, 2025. And then this kale, which we just pulled out of this bed right here, was planted March 22nd, 2024. So it's been up for a whole year, and it didn't start producing really well until about February. Okay, back over here, there's the radishes. Right here is a papaya, volunteer papaya. That's a volunteer papaya. I have 3, 1, 2, 3. I think all of them are bell peppers. I know one of them is because there's a bell pepper on it already. They were volunteers. This whole little area here. And then right here is chard, planted September 22nd, 2025, and mustards, planted September 22nd, 2025. This is pumpkin. It's 2 types. They were planted at the end of June 2025. This is spinach, lettuces, and I think it's just spinach and lettuces in here, different lettuce varieties, planted September 22nd, 2025. I have took up all my onion except for those 2 little pieces. This basil was planted in March 2025. Thai basil, March 2025. This is a volunteer okra. It came up over the summer. And that down there is cilantro. I purchased this one because I had a huge rosemary. It died this past summer, 2024. So I purchased this one, and I purchased that one. And it was another one, but it died. This one died, but it's coming back. Then this is jalapenos, and it's 2 of them on there. I planted those in March 2025. Habanero, March 2025. And down there is lavender, March 2025. This is turmeric and ginger. The ginger was planted late summer. I'll say June or July 2025, which is the little skinny leaves. And then the turmeric was planted at the end of April 2025. And then this right here is mint and peppermint. And I do have both. There's mint and there's peppermint down there.
right there. See if I can get it to focus. Right there, peppermint. And then this is mint. And those was planted in March 2025. And they're planted up under the plum tree right now. That's a plum tree, cherry plum tree. And there are my little few onions that I did not pull up. I'll pull the rest of them. That's it. We have one okra that I'll pull tomorrow probably. My baby and my hubs. Y'all, in our volunteer bed, we also had 2 stalks of corn come up, but they finally died off. And here's a pineapple that was planted in, I don't know, June, July, and then we repotted it about a month ago.